Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to return to this forum of outstanding women leaders from around the world and to join in this 30th anniversary celebration. We don't yet have fully accurate tests for COVID-19, let alone a reliable vaccine. But the pandemic itself became a compelling test for leadership effectiveness globally, revealing the strengths of many women leaders. Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel, Prime Ministers of New Zealand, Iceland, Norway, Finland, and Denmark, Jacinda Ardern, Katrin Jakobsdottir, Erna Solberg, Sanna Marin, Mette Frederiksen, among others, demonstrated through their actions what effective leadership looks like in the face of pandemic. Their leadership reflects a set of principles that I have also observed in highly effective leaders over the years. What are those principles, and how are they different from traditional accepted leadership? Why do they matter now? Let me answer why. We are at a turning point in humanity's history. COVID-19 is not just the most disruptive global crisis in more than half a century. It is also a precursor for traditional looming challenges that will be deeply disruptive. These include climate change and the emergence of extreme weather events, increasing migration pressures, political polarization, rise of nationalist groups, technology-related upheavals, searching precarious livelihoods, and more. These challenges, like the pandemic, will deepen the pain for many, but they may also unleash positive changes and important innovations. We need capable leaders who can respond effectively to this new context by seizing the positive potential that is waiting to be tapped. So, what can we learn from these successful women leaders that can better prepare us for a world of growing complexity and disruption? What makes them better suited for working in unprecedented circumstances? I believe that they practice 4 principles that have been repeatedly embraced by effective leaders in many different sectors, industries, countries. These are the same principles that have helped me to lead my country, Kyrgyzstan, to stability after the revolution in 2010. First, they treat people with empathy, believing that everyone deserves to be understood, respected, and accorded dignity. Second, they create environments where differences are accepted and celebrated. These leaders integrate diverse perspectives into their decision-making processes while modeling open-mindedness and humility. Third, they recognize people's unique strengths, build on them, give credit where it is due, and strive to create a world where thousands of flowers can bloom. They see a world of synergy, where new combinations of ideas, actors, and resources yield radical innovation. Fourth, they are adaptable and patient. In emergencies, they first move swiftly to stabilize the situation. Then they seize the opportunity that disruption has handed them to build new and better status quo. They don't push for quick wins, personal gratification, or fame. Instead, they listen, adapt, and create pathways for solutions to emerge from collaboration. The leadership style these women exemplify is in stark contrast to another model, one that is top-down, manipulative, arrogant, egocentric, rigid, and often sold as charisma or decisiveness. This leadership model operates in the world of zero-sum games. Sadly, such leadership is visible in many homes, businesses, organizations, and governments, where it has been tolerated, unquestioned, and even celebrated for far too long. The pandemic has exposed just how damaging this hero-style leadership is. Painful social and economic injustices are usually aggravated and sometimes caused by leadership that misuses authority to pursue narrow, short-sighted goals. Domestic violence against children, as well as oppression based on religion, on race, nationality, on gender and class, thrive when political leaders model top-down leadership. New leadership models built on genuine empathy, respect, and trust are needed as we struggle to recover, rebuild, rethink, respond and repair, expand educational opportunities, achieve economic justice, and tackle climate change. This century demands the kind of leadership that is frequently modeled by effective female leaders grounded on the 4 principles I have mentioned. It is no longer a choice. It is a necessity to spare the world from the harmful results of dysfunctional leadership models that have survived far too long. My appeal to women everywhere: if these principles and values resonate with you, make your voice heard. Collaborate, support each other, and lead in every way you can. Promote others who practice these principles so they eventually become the default criteria for selecting future leaders. Do it in your offices, in your schools, in your families. Do it by supporting your sisters and our ally brothers. Do it when you vote. Do it not for yourselves, but for humanity's future, where everyone's dignity and well-being is honored. Thank you very much. I wish every success to your forum.